Hey guys, Stefano here at NicKey Performance in Loves Park, Illinois. And what I have here before us today is a 2018 ZL1 1LE NicKey Super Camaro. And this is build number 3. We serialize all the different series of cars. So for example, a standard ZL1 will start with 001. A ZLE will start with 001. And so we built this car approximately 4 years ago. It is a 2018 ZL1 1LE Extreme Track Package. And that's what General Motors calls it. And that is indeed what it is. It's designed as a road race package and a handling package from the factory. And in 2017 is when the ZL1 Camaros in 6th generation guys came out, and then the 1LE was introduced for the 2018 model year, and you could only get a manual transmission in 2018, and then in 2019 they made the 10-speed automatic transmission available with the 1LE package as well. This is a custom build. We rate these at 1150 crank horsepower. The cars produce sometimes the best we've done on this package is just over 1050 horsepower to the rear wheels. It is an extremely drivable package. It's our supercar package. So these cars can be used for drag racing, half mile, autocross, road race events, anything that you care to do. The cars run on pump gas to include E85, which is how we get all that wonderful power with a flex fuel sensor and the E85. We also feature a Magnuson 2650 that's 2.65 liter supercharger as opposed to the factory 1.7 liter supercharger. Whenever you're racing, heat is your enemy, so we try to manage the heat that is generated in different aspects of the vehicle, and the Magnuson 2650s tend to run super cool at the given power levels that we run these cars, and really help these cars perform in a lot of different aspects. To start off with, we spec all of our own camshafts. We do not use any off-the-shelf camshafts. So this has our NicKey proprietary Stage I Cam, Johnson lifters, Trend Pushrods, PSI beehive valve springs. It has an ATI damper on the crankshaft, and that way we can change the pulley rings if we need to for the different aspects of how this car is to be driven. It features our Cooks edition, the NicKey edition Cooks, or pardon me, in this case these are the NicKey edition American Racing headers, and they have 2-inch primaries and go back to a 3-inch collector, into a 3-inch X pipe, into 3-inch intermediate pipes, and out to their mufflers, which have a very deep tone and sound really, really good. This car also happens to feature 2 High PSI port injection, and the port injection helps us achieve our fueling goals, which in turn help us get to the horsepower levels that we need for these vehicles. And the 2 High PSI port injection, they're plates that go in between the cylinder heads and the supercharger, and they're managed by their own controller with a complete another set of injectors, and It is tuned for seamless application. You do not know when the system is going on or off, for that matter, and it just works seamlessly. The guys over at High PSI have done a wonderful job, and it's one of our featured components on the cars that we build that feature this level of horsepower. NicKey 1150 horsepower, Stage 2E for E85. This car also features a track pack for the customer who wants to do some potential roll racing in Mexico, where there are no speed limits on the streets there, and he needed some grab. So right now it's got the slicks and skinnies. They're actually drag radials, but we call it the slicks and skinnies package. Weld wheels, bead locks on the rear, keep the tire planted so once the car hooks it doesn't move around. But he also uses the stock wheels and tires that come with the 1LE, which are excellent for road racing and track events, and has a lot of fun with those. But he needs a little bit more sidewall in the rear to get some weight transfer. We take about 80 plus pounds off the front end of the car to help that weight transfer with the track pack, and it just works. These are just really, really neat, fun cars, especially at this power level. And literally, we've had a customer that left from central Illinois and went on vacation with his wife to visit their sister or his sister-in-law, and drove all the way to California and back and experienced phenomenal gas mileage with the car. So real fun cars, great package, built by NicKey Performance of Loves Park.